Good evening, internets. It's me, DP Knudten, for another edition of Bookward Bound. My 301-day journey from I should really do this to done. And what has that done? It's the creation of a new book by January 1st, 2021. On that very day, January 1st, 2021, I will be uploading press-ready PDF files to Amazon's Kindle Direct Publishing platform so that I can publish a brand new book in, 2021. And how am I going to get that done when I've got a full-time job and a family I love and just a whole lot of stuff to do? Well, I'm going to come down here every night and work on that book because I made a promise to you on Friday, March 5th, 2020. That was this will be episode 123, I think, of the Bookward Bound. That's 123 consecutive days working on this book in real time in one way or another. Well, yep, that's how you get a mammoth project like this done. You take little bites out of it a little bit at a time. And so that's what I'm going to be doing tonight. And exactly what am I going to be doing tonight? Well, I think I'm going to be doing this. At the beginning, I've got kind of four major sections in the book, which I can show you here by going over to Scrivener. And you will see that there's section 1, the case for personal branding. And then section 2, what is nonfiction branding? Section 3, discovering your completely true, completely you brand. And then down, demonstrating who you are, what you do, and how you do it. Well, I need to fix that. Number 1. So first thing I need to do is go back to section 1, the case for personal branding, and you'll notice it says Tom Peters pull quote from Fast Company article. What does that actually mean? Well, it means that the guy who came up with the idea of personal branding, or at least the coining of the phrase personal branding, is the brilliant Tom Peters, who, is one of my top Twitter follows for sure. And also, I love to read anything he writes because he's that good. I want to look up the brand called you. There we go. On the Fast Company website, guess what? It's still there. And this was written in 1997. And what I want to do is I want to grab a pull quote from this piece that I can plug in here. Get out of there. Regardless of age, regardless of position, regardless of the business we happen to be in, all of us need to understand the importance of branding. We are CEOs of... Oh, there we go. Here's my pull quote. Ooh, look at what that does. I'm able to get the quote without a problem. And now I need to credit it. Tom Peters. Fast Company. Comma, and we're even going to put a date on it. 8/31/97, or let's call it the it's the September August edition, maybe. Well, we'll just say 8.31.1997. So that's just going to be like a section header page. It's going to be pretty light on content. I think it's just going to be this: regardless of age, regardless of position, regardless of the business we happen to be in, all of us need to understand the importance of branding. We are CEOs of our own companies, me, Inc. To be in business today, our most important job is to be a head marketer for the brand called you. Love that. And, you know, I read that in 1997, and I've been thinking about it ever since. And, you know, it really is the foundation, the spark for this book. So all credit to Tom Peters. If I'm not, what am I? This is kind of an intro thing, so I think I might move this in front. This is one of the cool things about Scrivener. You can do stuff like that. Right after the table of contents, this will be kind of an introduction. Forward section. Title page. Copyright page. Dedication page. Contents. I am not a fiction writer. So, fix a few things in here. Make sure these are all standardized to be a paragraph style. Because if I ever decide to change the styling of the paragraph for whatever reason, I can go in and change the style instead of having to go back in and change every paragraph, which would be good. Where is that? I want to look at format. Style. I'm going to show the styles panel. Thank you. Show styles panel over here. So this is heading 2, which I'm actually going 5. Okay, so I am kicking that out. Yeah, that makes sense. This will be heading 1 styling. Whoops. All right, cool. The case for personal branding, leave that pretty much like that. Why are you? So why are you on the cover? Let's get this. Why are you on the cover? Demonstrating la la la. 5. Hey, by the way, if you are watching this live, at any time you can just type in a comment or for a question or whatever in the your comment box wherever you're watching this, on YouTube Live, Facebook Live, or Twitch, and if I've got everything configured correctly, I'll be able to answer your questions in real time, so don't be shy. And go ahead and ask those questions, or just say hello, because I would love to talk to you and get to know you a little bit better. All right, birth of a brand. Birth of brand. Okay, I'm going to write a little bit in Birth of Brand, and I don't know that I am going to do a workman's relief case story. I may. This is not a history book, but a little bit of historical context can really help in understanding the critical need for branding. especially now. Some people including a number of experts I truly respect, claim that we are in a post-brand marketing, post-brand world. That we are in a post-brand world that marketing now has as much to do with optimized sales, funnels, SEO, and superior customer service that marketing now has effective marketing now has more to do with optimized sales funnels, perfectly tuned supply chains, has with tactical sales, perfect supply chains, perfectly tuned optimize SEO, then then branding. I get where they're coming from. Amazon has more or less taught us, or is currently teaching us, that the only brand to really pay attention to is Amazon is more or less is theirs, but I think and to a point they have a bit of a point, but then they have a bit of a point. I think they've overstated but I think such post-branding pundits have learned the lessons of the past 15 years or so, especially when it comes to the number one reason branding was created in the first place. Yeah, and we'll go 1. No, that'll be 5. Word. Yeah, in a word. Rendition. 5. Y brand. In a word, differentiation. Ever wonder why branding is called branding? Because of cattle and cowboys. Because of cattle and cowboys. Because of cattle, cowboys, and the fact that it's really hard to tell one brown cow from another. There are a ton of books out there that go into great detail about the development, the advent and development. Dictionary. Make sure I'm using the word correctly. One of the things I do all the time is this the right word? The arrival of a notable person, thing, or event. Thank you. The advent of there you go. And advent and development of branding. Branding. So I won't get all nitty gritty. I won't get into the nitty gritty of it all here. But here, other than to say that to have an unbranded cow wandering around the open range of Texas, of the American West was wasted opportunity on the hoof. But a branded cow, literally branded with a branding iron cow that clearly showed what ranch it came from. That was worth a lot, especially if your ranch developed a reputation for superior blood lines, and above average care and feeding of what could be considered a commodity product. That brand not only identified the cow as yours, it also communicated to the market a whole series of qualities about said cow that could command a higher price at market. And that's true even today, when Kobe beef price per pound, how about per pound. Kobe, when Kobe steak sells for around $110 a pound, Black Angus beef price per pound. when black Angus beef USDA 480. Looks $6.75 a pound. Oh, come on, give me a good beef price here. Retail cut beef prices. What's the retail price? Wow, USDA. USDA choice black Angus steak. Prime choice. That's prime black Angus steak. USDA prime black Angus per pound. Price. Runs. Cost. Maybe. $10 to 20% of that. And let's not even talk about ground. La 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 la. All right. I think I'm good where I'm at. So I'm going to stop for tonight because I want to do a little bit more research and I don't want to bore you as I do it. So I'm just going to shut this down for tonight and come back tomorrow, because that's the most important thing for me, is to continually work on this every single day. Excuse me, every single day. Because as I said, tonight's episode 123. Well, guess what? That means I've got just under 23, 24, 170 some left to go before the end of the year. So I don't need to kill myself every night to get the stuff done. I just need to do something on it every single night for the entire time. And so I have for tonight, and I'm done for tonight. So that's it. I'm going to say good night to you, but I am also going to say thank you for, again, helping keep me honest when it comes to getting this book, keeping it moving forward. Because if I didn't have you constantly on my butt, I would probably not be down here. I'd be upstairs watching, or somewhere watching Netflix, binge watching something. But instead, I'm working on the book. So that's it for me tonight. I'm DP Knudten with the Nonfiction Brand podcast, which comes out every Monday. So check out this Monday's episode, which was a really fun second episode with Leah Bach, who is a realtor from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. And we had a great conversation, and I think you'll really love meeting her. So look for the Nonfiction Brand podcast simply by searching Nonfiction Brand wherever you get your fine podcasts for free, and you'll see my smiling face in black and white, and you'll know it's the right podcast. So download that, give it a listen, and if you like it, go ahead and like it. But also refer it to others, but most of all, review it wherever you get your podcast, because that really helps other people find it. And if you really like it, go ahead and subscribe to it, because it comes out every single Monday, as it has for, I think we're on episode 98 this past week. So we're almost at 100, which will be a nice milestone coming up too. So I hope you'll check it out and let me know what you think, especially by reviewing it wherever you get your podcast, because that really helps other people find it. That's it for me tonight. Thank you so very much for watching. And until tomorrow, theme music, take us on out. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.